Welcome back to the channel. My name is Brad, the Supercoach Pro. Today we're doing a round 19 Supercoach preview. Just a quick shout out to Shorty Supercoach and SDS for that kick about 5-6 weeks ago now. Maybe more than that, I'm not sure. We were playing in the wet. And I had to actually change my shoes about an hour in as we're doing some muck around kicks while waiting for some boys to get down there. Mind you, my kicking isn't great. I haven't played in about 8 seasons. I am a defender by nature anyway, so I'm not known for my goal kicking, and it's not really my sport of choice in terms of playing wise. I'm actually more of a boxer / Muay Thai, and I've been doing that for about 12, 13 years now. So, the kicking was pretty horrendous, but at least we gave it a crack, and at least we showed up there. So that's the main thing. It's just a kick to have fun. I'm not a pro athlete by any means in terms of AFL or VFL. So, it's just a bit of a fun kick. Here's one of the clips I got pretty excited about because the first round of the kicks I was horrendous. But,
right.
This is me here. You'll see.
Right, mate.
Coming up. I probably should time that a little bit better.
That'll go.
I got a bit excited about that. And, look, it was just a bit of fun. So I'll be down at the next one that Shorty does. So if you ever want to meet me in person, I'll be there. But probably don't got enough subs to be shouting myself out like that. But whatever. Anyway, get stuck in the side. That was my first kick in a year. Because I had groin hernia surgery last June. So rusty as all. But anyway, get stuck in the side. Big news that 58% of teams have is Georgie Hewett's out with a back complaint. We don't know if it's going to be long-term or short-term there. So you've probably got a couple options if you do got trades. You can trade out a player who will be cover, or you can directly trade him. Now for me, I can't go up to a Sinclair type, so I want nothing to do with trading him out permanently. So I'm going to trade out Tom Green, who's been pretty useless since I brought him in. He's not playing this week. I think he's been managed or something like that. I've sort of got two options, and you guys are going to think it's kind of funny, to be honest. And it's funny how Supercoach works. There's players you just get attached to by default. And I was looking at two in particular. I was just talking to Misso about it before. I can bring in Stephen May, who I actually love to pick better, but it means in future I have to have short playing in the midfield or something like that, which I don't really like. I prefer not having to field May for the rest of the season. So going by DPP, I've actually got to grab McDonald so I can actually swing him to the bench in the midfield when Hewett does return. So you guys seen me drop him out when he scored 24 points against Giants, I think it was. He might have been playing on Toby Green. Aaron Hall's weirdly named as emergency, so I expect him to be in the back line again, which will probably take a lot of points off McDonald. So I am hesitant with this move in general, but I just don't want to be fielding Ware or Ambrosius at this point. They're playing Hawthorn, and McDonald got his highest score of the year, a 140 against them. So this is how it looks. Leaves me with two trades left, which is what actual most super coaches have anyway. So it's sort of trading your M9 away / D7 away for a guy that can score a 20 if he's playing a lockdown role on a small forward, but has that potential to go high ceiling. And if he scores less than these rookies, it's just really going to burn me this week because it's the sort of one time I can get a 1-up and maybe bank an extra 80 points over the competition that don't have any trades left. So that's my thoughts into it. I'm not going to go into scoring history I have in the past, even if you've seen my videos before. You've seen me love Wick McDonald and also hate him at the same time. So love-hate relationship with him, Supercoach-wise. VC and C, pretty simple for mine. I'm not trusting Oliver. He is back this week. Broken thumb. Doesn't scream like he's going to score high ceiling. Could be wrong. But in normal terms, you'd be out of work for 6 to 8 weeks. Yet he's back on the footy field too. So Miller, I don't like. Neil susceptible for a tag. McRae's pretty mediocre. Mills, I'd like to run, but they're playing each other. Laird. So for me, it's actually Sean Darcy. They've dropped Rory Lobb. Nankervis and Soldo are up against Lobb. Soldo is a good tap ruckman. Nank always gets beaten in the ruck contest. He's got good follow-up. We don't got a good marking around the ground sort of squad either. We've got Bolter, who takes some marks up ground, but I think Darcy's going to be too big for all our players in general. And if he goes forward with sort of stuff, we've got Grimes there who's not even going to match it height-wise. So I just think Darcy's the VC option for any Darcy owners. He's only in 14% of size, so picking a VC that's a pod is probably how you want to play the last 5 weeks of the season, in my opinion anyway. So I'm going to run Heaney Loop as well. We know he's got a history of scoring a 50 and then a 104, 130. Hasn't really had that medium score too often due to just those poor knocks he gets at the start of the quarters, normally in that first or second quarter. So got a loophole Heaney, and then potentially he'd probably take off Butters, because Hawkins has actually got pretty good scoring history against Port Adelaide. I think he's got like a 204 in there not long ago, a couple of years back, so it is probably long ago, but whatever. Cameron, good news for him. Grundy's not back, so I don't have to luxury trade him at any point yet. And it leaves me with 2 trades with 4 weeks to go. I've got a decent cover, Ware, Ambrosius, Hewett, Teagle's meant to be back soon, and Heaney. So I feel like I'm sitting pretty, so to speak, and that is pretty much the side going in around. And yeah, look, if you guys got trade plans or VCC options, leave them in the comments below. I'm not going to be doing any more Friday videos into the side. It's just going to be Thursday. If I have a late change, I'll just put it in the YouTube comment below, because there's no point doing it Friday. Not enough views in the short amount of time from the teams actually starting to play and on the Friday night. So anyway, good luck for the rest of the 5 weeks going in. You'll see my review Sunday night, I reckon. Anyway, have a good one. Catch ya.